Hi everybody, it's Anu Sunday Cake Creations. Come on in, we're gonna get started. If you're watching on the replay, let me know. You can hear Alex, he's kind of noisy today. But anyway, we're gonna be making over 3 things that I had from in my Easter bins that I've had for a long time and I just don't tend to put out anymore. So I thought they're cute, but I thought I could make them a little more my style. So hi Tammy. So we're just going to get started. So make sure you sprinkle all that kind of stuff and we're going to get started. So we're also going to be using a couple things from the Dollar Tree. So you might have these things in your stash. So these are those wood frames that you can get like in a pack. I don't know how many's in the pack because I took them out, but 4 or 6 probably. Hi Jeanette. So I have a couple different shapes. But what I also did was from the Dollar Tree in my stash, you could use, if you don't have access to molds or anything like that, this is a good way to get some texture or whatever. So they're kind of, I just have pieces of them left, but they're like these puffy stickers. So I would like cut them apart. These are all just little pieces I have left, but a lot of them look like this before. But they're just like, go in their sticker section and look for puffy stickers. It's a good way to add like embellishments to things. So you can see what I did. I just cut little parts apart. Like these 2 were just parts of other ones. This is just part of like the top part of one of these label ones. And then, so I just did it like that. And this one I just put 2 full ones on there. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna paint those black. I'm gonna use this one. Let those be drying while we're working on something else, so. It's like, you could do this same thing with molds, you know, if you have access to molds, but I was like cleaning my craft room and I saw these and I thought this is a good idea to use instead of molds because a lot of people don't have molds. I don't actually have a lot of these kind of molds, like the ones that are just like little embellishments, but you'll see it'll look just like a mold when we get done. At least I think so. I've never done it, but I think it's going to work. I'm not painting the back, just of course you're not going to see the back. Okay, so I just painted it like that. We'll let that go over there. We'll do this one. They just take a second to paint, like 1 coat really quickly. We're going to do a little bit of painting to start, but we're painting 4 things, but I think they're all going to be pretty fast. We're going to make 3 little, I think 2 of them are going to be like hanging things, and one of them probably end up being more like a shelf sitter. Although you don't have to hang them if you don't want to either. I don't hang a lot of things unless I hang it off of like hooks and stuff. I don't put a lot of things on my walls for the holidays. What are you guys up to today? My husband had a training for the fire department all day, and then he had to go straight to his normal Wednesday night training, so he left it. Well, he got up and left for working out at 4:45 and then came home for a little bit and then left around 7:30, and he won't be back till probably 9 or 10 tonight. Alex and I just been hanging out. Alex is excited because my husband put his swing back up. And it's warm. It's not super warm, but it's warm enough to be outside on his swing. So that's one of his favorite. And he also went swimming today. So that's a good day for him. Okay, so I just painted that. And look how cool that looks, but we're going to make it look cooler. But all right, so I think that's all I'm painting black. So I don't want this to get on anything, so we'll just go like that. I really need to paint my paintbrush. Thanks, Sheila. Yeah, I won't be able to go live tomorrow, and I don't know about Friday. Alex is actually going to Seattle with his brother and sister-in-law and her sister. They're taking him to the aquarium, so I was thinking maybe my husband and I might be able to go out on a date since we never get to anymore. And this is another thing this is one of the things I have for my stash. It's really, really cute. It's like galvanized metal. And it's got, this says Hello Spring. It's really cute, but I just never seem to use it, so I thought we could redo it. And this one is kind of cute. It says Happy Easter, but it kind of got broke. I fixed it, but we're going to remake that. And then also this, I got like clearance from Hobby Lobby, but I always thought the color of the bunny was weird, so I always planned on making it over. So we're going to be making over those three things. So first we're going to start by just painting this outside. I already painted this a lighter, it looks white on the camera, but it's a lighter pink. It's this color, Pleasant Pink by Folk Art. So we're going to paint that around the edge, and then this one we're going to paint moss green. I haven't used that in a while. So we'll do that. And then these can be, yeah, this one I figured would be probably the one that took the most coats, because going over galvanized sometimes doesn't, but it won't take but a second to paint each coat, so. So I just thought we'd take these pretty cute decor, but things I was actually thinking about, because I tried to get rid of some things because I got quite a bit of new decor this year. And I was like, well, instead of sending them to the thrift store like I had put them in the pile, maybe I'll just remake them. So, all right, that'll definitely need at least one more coat, if not another one. And then this one we're going to paint, like I said, we're going to paint that the light pink color. Hi T, how are you? I'm good. This paint I don't use very often, so it's pretty. Oh, this was not the brush I was going to use for this. I already had one already painted, but that's okay. And this kind of had a glitter on it, this pink part on here, but that's okay. I kind of sanded a little bit, but I didn't really want to sand off that much, and I just thought it'd probably give it a cool texture anyway, so. I painted one coat on the edges, but it needs another coat. But yeah, me and Alex just been hanging out today. He's been very smiley. Just sits out on the couch with me and smiles at me. He's so sweet. You didn't know. I love my life taking care of him because he's so sweet. I never lack for a buddy. He doesn't talk much. He's not much of a conversationalist. He doesn't talk at all, but he keeps me company anyway. He can be a lot of work, but he's not a burden. He's a sweet boy. Okay, I'll probably have to put one more coat on that too as well. But it does look white. I can tell it looks white on there, but it's just a really, really pretty pale blush pink. I did all the sides. Yeah, okay. So since these are already dry, pretty much, I'll dry them a little bit. Hi, Rosalind. Make sure you guys sprinkle. We're gonna, I'll just touch this with the dryer, but they're pretty much dry. Is that the fastest? Yeah. And then we're going to take gold rub and buff and go over this and see what it looks like with these embellishments on here. I used the brush that I was going to use for the rub and buff with my other thing, so I got to find a different brush. This one will work good. Okay. So we'll just take a little, this is antique gold. Oh, thanks, Diane. I just, you know, sometimes people say, oh, how you can't, I could never do it. I couldn't do it. Yes, you could. If it's your child, you can do it. At least most people. All right, so I'm just going to take the antique gold, and I've never used it on wood like this, I don't think. So it's, maybe I have. No, I did on a project I did this year, but it doesn't, it's going to be mostly gold, but I want the, you know, those, the lower pieces to have some of that black. So you can, I'll keep going, but you can see like in the crevices, it keeps the black color. If you came on late, these are just some little wood frames that you get from Dollar Tree, and then I added like some embellishment stickers. But you could use, you know, molds or whatever you have. Yep, you do what you have to do, right, T? I think I want it to be a little bit more gold on the parts that are in the crevices, so I'm going to add a little more. I used to do this with my fingers, which I still end up getting tons on my fingers because I'm a messy crafter, but I try not to do it. I try to use a paintbrush. I get the edges mostly. So look what a cute little frame it turns out to be. All right, so then we'll do the other one. I think this one's gonna be cuter. I didn't have a lot of pieces left to use on that one, so I just went for simple, but this one's gonna have a lot more detail and less wood space. It's so cool when you rub it on there, just how you don't have to try that hard to make it look good. You could use, whatever, what's the other stuff I have? You could just use gold paint too, I think. Oh, I just dropped it. Gilding wax, I should try that sometime. What does that color look like? Yeah, I like the color I have. The color I have is a little more coppery, this one, but that's a little more gold. But either, whatever you like. You could just do this. You wouldn't have to do gold. You could dry brush over this with like white or whatever color you want. Hi, Jan. Definitely more people can watch when I'm later. But I know y'all will catch the replay even if you can't make it live, which is totally fine. If you guys didn't know, I have a YouTube channel. I put a link a few days ago so you can go back on my page and find it. Because I'm putting I've got a lot of, it's got like over 100 videos on there, but I still have a lot more to add. But I have all my this year's Easter ones, and I think all my last year's Easter projects are on there. But I put playlists so you can go and find Easter stuff, Christmas stuff. Anyway, if you'd want to join my channel over there, subscribe, whatever they call it, I'd appreciate it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Use this little bit that's left on my well, this is going to be cute. All right, so we have these two little frames. Aren't those so cute? I was just going to use the wood frames, and then I thought we could make those cuter. All right, so now I probably have all this on my hands, and I'll get it on everything else. All right, this is pretty much dry, so let's put another coat on this. And then I have a lot, since I'm doing so many projects, I have things I could do in between the drying, while these things are drying. I just thought this was such a cute frame, or cute little picture because of the scalloped edges. I've had this for years, but I got on like clearance at Michael's or something. Yeah, was it Michael's? Yeah, I took the tag off today. But that was before scallops were super popular like now, and I was like, I can't get rid of that. That's too cute. And I almost did this gold too, but I decided to do something different on this one. I'm just going to leave the back, the probably the, whatever you call that, the stainless. Okay, I'll probably have to put one little quick coat on there. Let's see if this one's dry. They almost look like stained wood. Do they? I don't know. They look old in person, but they look, you could add like, also add like some antique wax to it, which might make it look good too. Oh, I think I got green paint on there somehow. Let me dry this one a little bit. This is wood, so it didn't dry as fast. Hi Nora. All my high school friends are on here. Nora and T. I went to high school and, well, I don't know if I went to elementary school with T, but I did go to elementary school with Nora. I was looking at pictures of my 8th birthday party, and you were there, Nora. I'll have to show you that. I don't know if I ever showed you those pictures. Sitting in my little pink bedroom. Oh, I got green on there. Okay. All right, let's put another coat of, oh, that's wrong paintbrush. Oh, wrong paint. Sonia, get the right paint. Too many things going on. And I just put green paint on there. This paint is so thick. It's like I said, I don't use, maybe I'll put a little, I'm going to spray a little water on this because it makes it spread a little bit easier. I don't use pink paint a lot. That's better. Oh, we went to elementary, like in 5th grade? Okay. I wasn't sure when, I knew you moved there. You weren't there my whole life, like Nora and I were. And all the OGs like Melissa Birkenfeld and Stephanie Mefford and Brandy Hamilton, and which I don't think she ended up graduating with us, but all the people, Christy Campbell, you remember all those people? Jacob Gross, Chris Wood, oh, all the gang. I went to the same school my whole life, if you guys didn't know. Well, I went to preschool in the town next to me, Stevenson, and then I went to Carson Elementary till in the middle school in Carson, and then went back to Stevenson for high school. But yeah, in the same school district my whole life. Because my parents lived there till they passed away not very long ago. Well, it's been a while now, but it doesn't seem that long ago. All right, so we'll put that off to the side and let those dry, and we might have to put one more quick coat on those. But we can go to this one because this one we're not going to, well, actually, we're going to put a little bit of, where I have it out, I'm going to put a little rubber buff on this handle, so it's got a little gold instead of, oh, I just realized I have to take, yeah, what was I thinking? I got to take this, I wasn't even thinking about that. I wonder if I can somehow not take that off. I don't really want to take it off, so I'm not going to put the gold on it yet. My plan was to put this on here, but I wasn't thinking about how that's not going to work. But I think I could make it work if how'd this get too small anyway? Shouldn't be too small. Okay. I might be able to just make a little, I don't know, maybe a little cut right there and just go around it, because it's kind of hard wire and I really don't want to take it out if I don't have to. I did not cut that in the right spot, I don't think. Might work though. Oh yeah, I got it. That looks pretty good. Not absolutely perfect, but pretty good. It'll work. All right, so I'm just gonna take some at the right side, yeah. I'm gonna take some glue stick and put on here. And hopefully I can make it work without having to take that off. I don't know why I didn't think about that ahead of time, but I don't want to make you sit here while I try to get that off. went around that one real good. This one, I think it'll be all right. But my hands are dirty and this is getting dirty. I need to wash my hands real quick because I'm just getting yuck on everything. Won't be totally clean, but better. Okay, so I just got this kind of on here like that, and I'm gonna take a, where'd it go? Oh, it fell down, but I was gonna take a sprayer, but I'll just do it with my hands. And then I'm gonna sand off the excess, but that sander's not very good. I don't know if I have a better one than that though. See if I turn it. Oh yeah, it's better on that side. I didn't tell you, this is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I had left over. Almost had it. Scrapbook paper is definitely a lot harder than I'm used to using. You know, I use wrapping paper a lot and it's a lot thinner. And this is not a very good sanding sponge. Let's see, what else do I have? I have some emery boards. Let's see if they'll work better. They seem like they're a little sharper. Oh yeah, there, it's coming off, okay. Should be able to get around this. You could just cut it, but I just like the way the edge looks when you use the sanding it off. Every side won't take me this long because there's not as much to get off the other side. It's hard to get in there. Maybe I'll go like that. That's better. Okay, we're probably going to put something on that corner anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. This side is pretty good. One more. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so yeah, so we got that on there without having to take it off. Okay, so let's put another coat on this, for sure on this one, and then that should be good while we're working on other stuff. You guys been doing anything exciting? I'm just happy that my life's a little less chaos, but we're still keep praying for our granddaughters. They still have some things going on, and some days are harder than others for my daughter and her family and for us. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let's see the other one. Jean Taylor's on. She's from church, well, the church we left, but we love. This one is going to need a really fast coat as well. Put another spray on here. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, let's do a real quick coat on here. I tried to put you guys a little bit closer because somebody asked if we could have, if I had more light I could put on there, but I don't really have any lights and any more light, and I don't really want to spend any money. I don't even know what kind of light I would get, but thought maybe if you're a little bit closer. Okay, that looks good. So we'll put that off to the side as well. Thanks, Tammy. Okay, so we'll go. We can work on this one right now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use these. I have these from Decor Central, and I did link Decor Central and the links specifically to the products we're using in the description. So this is really cute one with like these vintage. Most of these are boys and girls in a basket, but it also came with two that were. I didn't show you that very long. Sorry. Two that were bunnies, but as you can see, they mostly had like a blue accents, and I wanted green and lighter pink. So I never tried this before, but I just took some lighter pink color and watered it down, and some lighter green color and like made watercolor kind of, and then just painted over the rice paper. You can see on the back how I painted. Well, this one you don't see it as much, but and it just works perfectly because it still shows the details of the eggs, but it made them lighter color. So we're going to use this one. It's a really cute little bunny, and we're going to use this frame, I think. You know what? I think I might try adding some antique wax to this and see what that does, because I've heard that looks good with this, and I've never tried it, and it might be terrible, but we're going to try it anyway. So this is antique wax, if you didn't know. Mine's a mess, but I'm just going to put a little bit on a baby wipe, and I'm going to kind of put it on here and then brush it off. Make it a little less bright, I guess, but still gold. So you can, use whatever gold you want or not use gold at all. I don't know if it makes a whole lot of difference because I'm scared to try too much, but I think I kind of like that it's toned down a little bit. Let me see. Doesn't look a whole lot different, but I kind of like, this looks a little more brassy. I kind of like this a little better. Okay, so for this spot, it kind of got black. Okay, I think I'll be fine. Now I need to clean my hands again. Do not want to get that on this paper. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I think I'm gonna glue it right to the back of this, just so then I know I get it where I want it. So I'm gonna turn it over and make sure I put it where I think I want to move it down just a little bit. Okay, so I just put it on there like that. That looks really cute. And then this one, I think I want to have it like raise up a little bit. So I just found some little pieces of wood, and I'm gonna use those to raise it up with. Came on late. We're making 3 different projects, so it might take they're all little, but it might take a little bit of time. These are really thin, so I'm just putting I'm doubling them up. I'll show you in just a second. And I'm using just a little bit of hot glue and wood glue. Really doesn't matter what it looks like underneath because it's not going to see it. So just kind of, it's not going to raise it too much, just a little bit. Okay, so we got that. It's looking cute, but we got to add some detail. I'm going to take some, where's my rub and buff? Did I put it away? I may have. Here it is. I'm going to take some rub and buff and put it on the handle a little bit, I think. I don't care if it's, I kind of like it just a little with that brown showing because we tried to make the frame brown anyway, so just put a little of this on there. Okay, so we did that. Now I want to take some distressing ink. And this is obviously the other one. This is the vintage photo color. Oops. Alex, you want to come say hi to everybody? They probably can hear you. He left, so I guess he doesn't want to right now. Mostly going on the edges, but kind of in the middle a little bit too. Okay, so that's looking cute, but we're going to add something else to it, but we're going to put that off to the side while we're working on the other things. Let's see what one's dry. Neither. Let's try this one real quick. Hi, Helen. Okay, so this one, I'm going to take this is a song about the resurrection and stuff. So we're going to put it on here with the glue stick. Put it this way. This one I'm going to have to sand off too. Which I'm not looking forward to. Now I have another emery board that's not as dull. if I'm going to be able to do this very good. I'm going to scrape up my sign, I think. That's all right. You can always go back and touch it up with some paint. I'd rather do that than have an uneven edge. Yeah, see, I'm like scraping it. This cut's a little bit easier because it's old hymnal sheets, but still kind of fidgety, or not fidgety, what's the word? What do they say, fussy cutting it? Yeah, it's kind of fussy, I guess the word is. Sorry if this is a boring life. Sometimes I think, why do you guys watch me? I'm probably pretty boring. I'm not super funny like some of the crafters you can watch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely go around and fix this one because see, I scraped it all up. I don't like that, so it kind of needed another coat anyway, so because I could kind of see that white scallop underneath there, so that's all right. Good accident. And it's really not, oh, I got paint on them where I didn't want it. It's not really hard to do anyway. Ooh, too much paint. I'm soothing. Oh, good. You're definitely not boring. Okay. Well, I wasn't looking for compliments, but thank you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna let this one sit, but I got that in the middle, so we're getting there. We'll go off to this other one because hopefully it'll be good. Oh yeah, we have to do the same thing with this one, don't we? Yeah. So let's try this one. Probably gonna mess up this one too. I have another song. I'm not sure what the song is, but it's about Calvary. I know that. Oops. I have more glue sticks, but I might have to grab one. Yes, I'm probably going to need to grab one. You're liking it already? Okay, I think they're all three going to be pretty cute by the time we're done. Nothing super fancy, but, you know, sometimes people just want small things to make. You can't put huge things in your house. And like these, I tried to make them my colors because I figured small things I can probably figure out where to put in the midst of all the other stuff I've already put up for spring. I was trying to find somewhere to put that I made last night. I don't know where to put it. I don't like things to be overly cluttered. Okay. right, same old thing. I gotta sand this one real quick. Probably mess up the painting. You gotta go like this. I don't know if that worked. Oh, maybe. Still messed up the paint a little bit, but seemed to get off easier. Almost think I should have taken the pieces apart and then just glued them back on. Would have been easier, but in the long run it would have been easier, but it would have taken me more time ahead of time. What you guys have for dinner? A lot of you guys already eat because I'm on so much. It's early here for us. I did give Alex some dinner before I went live, but I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry. Couple more spots and then we'll be done here. Oh, I didn't do this side today. All right. Yeah. Doesn't look too good, so we got to fix that. Okay. I think we might be done painting and sanding now. All right. Let's go back to this one because I'm sure it's will be closer to dry. Okay. All right, now with this one we're gonna, oh, actually before I do that, I want to use some Distress ink on here before I do the next step. So I'm gonna go around these pretty scallops and highlight those. Okay, so I just went around the edges. I'm also going to go around the edge of the paper, which is kind of hard to do sometimes when it's already on the paper or on the project. But not impossible. Trying to make it so it's not it's like this harsh, I want it to kind of blend in to the middle. Okay, so we have that like that. That looks pretty. This one I'm going to use an IOD transfer. I put the link to this in the description. You can get it from other places, but they do sell it from decorcentral.com too. But it's a really big book, so it's kind of an expensive book, but it has lots of different transfers. I mean, a lot. So I already picked out one. I might actually find a butterfly out of there too, but I picked one that I picked two because I couldn't decide what one I wanted to use. I have this one, but it would hang like this with the bow like that. Or I just have this one. So I was thinking I was going to use the one without the bow, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I like the one without the bow for this because I'm going to probably put a bow on this anyway. So it's a really pretty greens, and it has a little bit of blue, but green and pink, it'll go good in my... And this can be like all year round or all through summer at least, you know. So I'm just, if you've never used a transfer, you just peel it off that backer sheet and make sure you get it where you want it. Lay it down, kind of press it down, and then take something, and it comes with a stick, but you can use really anything you want to. And I've always found that on paper they come off real easy. But if you start to lift it and it comes back, it's starting to come back up, you just lay it down again and press on it, it'll work. With paint, you got to make sure the paint is good and dry, but I'm not doing this over any paint, so I'm doing it both over. Well, this is the only one I'm doing actually of these, forgot. I love the look of these transfers over like word pages, like book pages or hymnal pages. We'll get all the main parts of all these done, and then we'll go back and just add a few little details. Oh, so pretty. I love the way that looks. What do you guys think about that? Give me some hearts if you like it. I love it. So far, that's my favorite one. So pretty. I just love the way those look on book pages more than anything. Okay, so put that over there, and we'll go to the last one, get that ready, and then we'll see. Oh, this one's not dry, I forgot. Okay, let's try it a little bit. I love transfers completely. 2 transfer projects recently. Oh, you completed. Oh yeah, they're so cool. Yeah, I love that scallop around that. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely find somewhere to put because I think it's so pretty. All right, and this one I'm going to do the same thing as I did on, well, the one we just did, but I'm just going to go around the edge of this, but I'm also going to go around, I thought about sanding this one, but I think it'd be like a dark pink under there, and I think it'd just be easier to do this. Oops, I just messed that up. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to fix that when it dries. What am I doing? I'm making a mess here. go back and fix some of that and go around this center one as well. If you don't like this, of course you don't have to do anything that you don't like. Just take whatever ideas you want and yeah, I got it. Somehow I messed that all up. Yeah, I'll probably go back and fix that, but actually I need to put some of this on the sides, I think. Okay, so we have that. Then this one we're going to take another one, the other bunny, and we're going to take this, which I didn't put any, I think I'm going to leave this one. I'm not going to add this antique wax. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on the back here. And you could paint the back of the what do you call it? The rice paper, so you didn't see the music sheets coming through, but I kind of like the way that looks, so it doesn't bother me. And this one I'm not going to raise up. I don't know why, but just not. It's kind of hard to get this paper on there like nice and tight because it's just a piece of paper with no frame in there. That looks so cute. You could make these into like little, I have to sticky again, into like magnets too. It'd be cute. I just took out way too many wipes. Hi, buddy. All right, so then I'm just gonna glue that on there and to make sure it's good and on there. I think I might take a little bit of the, what do you call this? The gold, the rub and buff, and just kind of hit it here and there. Yeah, that looks good. Need a little more. Just kind of going a little on the edges. I think that ties in the like more glam with the, you know, the rustic. I'm gonna put some on the edge of the frame, I think, too. Oh yeah, that looks good. Kind of blends in with the antique, or the, what do you call that? Distressing ink. But you can still see the gold. Oh yeah, I like that. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'm gonna have to paint the back of this because I got it all messed up. Okay, so I think we have all, well, actually I think I'm gonna do that on this one too. Take some of this and add it to the edges. Because I like the way that kind of tied it all in together. Definitely shows up more on this because it's kind of a darker paper. Okay. So that's looking cute. This is kind of weird. All right, so we have our 3 things. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. They're looking cute, but you know, and you could stop right here. Oh, you know what? I might add a little, well, maybe we need to add some gold to this one. Hope I don't mess it up, but I think it could use a little gold. Let's just try a little. I could always cover it back up. Do I like that? You know what? On this one, I don't like it as much, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll just paint that and then go back and add some more of that Distress ink. Saw some spots that are still, okay, we'll go back to that one. So these ones, this one I think I'm just going to make like a shelf sitter because it doesn't have a handle, but this one I want to add something. So I have some different ribbons here. I have this, which is a light, really light white, not light white, light pink, like, what do you call this, chiffon ribbon. And then I have this one that's a little darker. These are from the scrapbooking section at Hobby Lobby. They're very, what do you call this? Very, I don't know, frayed. Thinking I might want to use this because it kind of is the right pink for this one. Because those eggs are like that. So I think I'm going to cut a piece of this off. And this ribbon is a little bit expensive, but I got it half off, so it was not as bad. But and I don't like how I've got this kind of ribbon before from Amazon, and it wasn't so, I don't know what the word is, but it isn't so frayy. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but so I'm just gonna tie a bow right here. I think I put a lot of this bows on my house, stuff around my house, so I made these specifically to go in my house, so we'll see if we can actually find somewhere for them to go. I don't want these to be super ornate, like you could add florals and all kinds of things, but I just want them to be fairly simple, but I think that bow really looks good. But it's a little big. Let's get some of this stuff off here. I think it needs to be a little bit smaller. It'll stay up better. Okay, I definitely don't want them this long, so I'm going to cut them a little shorter. Oh, I've been on her an hour again? Oh well. Why do I care? You guys don't have to stay on if you don't want to. This is me crafting. I got strings everywhere. That's really cute. I think the bow just kind of made it really kind of shabby chic. What do you guys think about that one? You see I added the gold on the edges. Oops, I pulled on it because there's strings back there. This bow. Just a second. It kind of goes behind it a lot, but that's okay. When it goes on the wall or it's hanging up, it'll be cute. I think it's adorable. This might go in the baby's room. We have a nursery now because of Janie, and her room is this colors anyway. I think that's really cute. For just a piece that I made over. I love it. All right, now this one, let's see. This one I'm not going to hang, so I was thinking about still putting some kind of ribbon on it. I didn't know if the green would look good because I used a lot of green in my house. I was thinking about kind of going like that or like this. Do I want to use this or do I want to use pink? Dark, this bright pink. I think I like the green on this pink, so we'll just cut a piece and we'll see if we like it. The bow really made those pink eggs pop. Yeah, that's what I think. It's just like the perfect color to bring the eggs out. All right, now this one, maybe I don't know, it didn't seem like it made the eggs pop on this one because it's already pink, so we're gonna try green. I just thought it might be cute just to put a bow. I don't know if I want to put it off the side or in the middle. We'll just tie it and then maybe we can scoot it over if we decide to put it in the middle. I need you guys here to put your finger here because I can't get it tight. Oh, I got it pretty tight. That's pretty good. You know, I think I'm gonna just make my bow and put it on later because, well, I won't waste these pieces. I might be able to still cut it, and if I can't, make it. But if I can't make it, I'll save it for something else. Let's see. I can do better. I think it looks better when I just make it off on its own. These might not be long enough though. Yeah, maybe they are. I don't like that. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have the knot here and it's kind of in the way. I'm gonna put it on the back. Just twist it to the back. I should be able to get it to go. There we go. But I just made it. No, it came untied. I'll probably not be able to tie this now because I could just, I'll just glue it. That's what I'll do. Is that where I want it though? Doesn't look that good back there, but that's okay. It's going to be for me. so I just put that there. And I don't, is this a longer piece? I'm going to get a longer piece because I just like to tie it with a longer piece. I might get this on there and not like it, and then I just glued it. I forgot about that. I don't know why I can't tie a decent bow today. You can do those ones where you tie it with a piece of twine in the middle, but I just don't like that you see the twine. I know you can cover it with another piece of ribbon, but I really don't like the way that looks either, really. That's a little better. Okay. All right, that looks pretty cute. A little bit shorter. I don't like really short tails, but I don't know exactly how to make them lay. I like the way this lays, but I just don't know how to. Maybe I should cut it just a little bit shorter. I feel like, oh, there's a piece on there. Might be cute with a button or something. Something pink. I had the perfect one, I thought, and then it. I don't usually use buttons a lot, but there's that one that I was thinking about using last night. I kind of like that big bubble button, but no, I don't know. I'm just going to put this button. If you don't like buttons, don't put buttons. See if there's an old-fashioned, like the ones that kind of look like mother of pearl. Probably not in this one, maybe in a different one. I made a mess. We still have one more thing to do. Oh yeah, here's some. Thought maybe if I doubled it. Because this looks a little more antique. But it still gives that pop of pink. Yeah, that's cute. Maybe I should put another one. Just to kind of tie it in. See if there's a bigger one. That one's too big. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I like it or not, but I don't think it looks bad. I feel like it ties it in a little. Gives it that shabby chic look, I guess. I think it's cute. Not my favorite of all the three, but just put a little bit down there. I think if you had it up sitting on a shelf, it's going to be really cute. So we got those two done. I did take a picture of what they look like ahead of time, so I'll put the picture when I post it. All right, now this one, I think I'm just going to, oh, what did I just stick that in the paint? I'm going to ruin my expensive ribbon here. I was thinking about just putting a hanger with, I don't know if I want to use this. It's the right color. Oh my gosh, I just got black all over this expensive ribbon. Oh my goodness. Oh, how did I do that? Shoot. It's because I'm messy when I paint with you guys. When I craft with you guys. Let's see. Guess I'm gonna do that. Gosh, I don't like the way this stuff is so ravelly. Once you get it on something, it's pretty easy to, like cut it and it's fine, but it's just when you're working with it. It's kind of a pain. The idea was to make like a, what did I do here? Oh, there it goes. Make a bow at the top. I could probably cut way too much because I don't want to hang I don't want the hanger to be super long. Because what I'm probably going to hang it on is just going to be a hook or something. This looks like a hot mess right now, but I think it's going to be cute. Let's see. Get it how we want it. Cut all this mess off. It's a little shorter. Sorry I'm taking so long, guys. It's better tonight. I didn't make the light any brighter. I don't have any brighter light, but I put it so it's a little bit lower. So I was hoping that would help. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think when I hang this on a hook, it's going to be really cute. I'll keep getting more of the strings off. And I saw a spot where you could see some silver from underneath, but I'll keep working on that. But, oh yeah, I needed to distress some spots because I painted. Yeah, and right there. It's a little spot of, I think I got gold on it actually. We'll see how it looks once I hang it up, but I think it's going to be cute. So it's just kind of hang like that. It's got those exact pinks in it. But, you know, what's funny is the one that I wasn't sure was going to be I'm going to like, I almost like this one the best. But I do like, I think they're all, when you put them up, they're going to be cute. This, I think, will go in the baby's room, probably. I think they're all real cute. So I'll give you a close-up on all of them. There's that one. Tail came on the other side. That one. And then this one. Which I actually think it's really cute with that. I just don't like that I have lots of string right here. I think because I pulled it through that, kind of forced it through that little hole. Yeah. You like them all three? Okay, good. So yeah, I'll put a picture of what they started like, because they were cute to begin with, but I think they're cuter now. So you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye. Alex is laughing. Bye.